Who has the better all-time lineup, Michigan or Michigan State? The rivalry.
It's going to be tough to beat your point guard, but I'm going to take the 90s version of Magic Johnson. I'm going Jalen Rose. Great point forward, member of the Fab Five, so versatile, made it to 2 straight championship games. Couldn't get it done, but that's because a brother called timeout that I will be taking.
For me, this is easy. This is the greatest point guard of all time. Magic Johnson won a national title, dominated Larry Bird in college, starting to be debatable, but still the greatest point guard of all time. He is one of the GOATs.
For the comments, at my shooting guard, I could have gone Jamal Crawford, a great talent. I'm going to take someone who had slightly more success before getting bullied in the NBA by a Michigan State alum. I want Jordan Poole. Game winner against Houston with the Nestle Crunch Odell Beckham hair. Explosive talent, never reached his full potential at Michigan, but the signs were there.
So I got a couple of options at shooting guard, and yes, there are a couple of guys who had some NBA success, but if we're talking about a national champion, it's someone people don't talk about enough, the good brother Mateen Cleaves. If you don't know, now you know.
You get the advantage there as well, I believe. Simply for the national championship, and he was one of the best players in the nation. I don't know if Poole was. At my small forward, this might be my best overall player, Glenn Rice.
Ooh.
Smooth player, national title winner. Last person to lead the Wolverines to a title with Rob Pelinka as a walk-on the bench.
Most of y'all probably know him from being on TV, but y'all forget, he could ball too. Give me Steve Smith. Dominated in college, came to the NBA, he stuck around a long time because he was nice. Give me Smitty.
At my power forward, with an ultimately tragic mistake, but probably the best player to ever grace the maize and blue. I'm gonna take Chris Webber. He was an incredible player, amazing talent, the leader of the most impactful college basketball team in history.
At my power forward, now this is somebody who I watched for multiple years. Zebo, Zach Randolph. Where he's from, the bullies get bullied. The big 5-0.
Not that much talent at the 5, but I'm gonna take an international brother. Led the Wolverines to the title game where we got smoked by the Nova Knicks, and a close personal friend of mine, Mo Wagner. Put the photo of us up at the wedding right now.
Great role player with the Magic. His brother's fucking killing it.
And they live together.
Wagner House. I've been a fan of this brother for so long, it would be lying to myself if I didn't choose him. So I'm gonna go with Draymond Green at my center. He was an absolute bully in college, a bully in the NBA, and will probably continue to be a bully for the rest of his life. And you know what? If you don't like him, he is who he is.
At my 6 man, one of the smoothest players of all time, Big Ten Player of the Year, I'm going Trey Burke.
Trey Burke is one of my favorite college players of all time.
He was like a little Iverson. Incredibly clutch, also made a title game, and block on Peyton Siva was clean.
For my 6 man, I'm going with somebody who makes a huge impact on one end of the floor. He was Defensive Player of the Year. Give me Jaren Jackson Jr. I do think he's a little bit boring in his style of play, but I said the same thing about Tim Duncan. So,
all right, y'all tell us who had the better all-time lineup, the Wolverines or the Spartans?